Now, if I am doing good karma, then I will get good sanskaram. If I am doing bad karma, then I will get the result bad sanskaram. Now understand sanskaram? Okay. So sanskara makes us tamasiki, rajasiki and sattviki. Makes me mode of ignorance, mode of goodness and mode of passion. So that sanskar makes me activities, choice, mind and behaviors. If I am getting mode of goodness sanskaram, then my choice will be mode of goodness, sattviki. My mind will be mode of goodness. My activities will be mode of good, according to mode of goodness. If I am getting tamasic sanskaram, mode of ignorance sanskaram, then my choice will be mode of ignorance. My activities will be mode of ignorance. I will be inclined to do mode of ignorance activities. And my behavior will also like this. More full angry, full illusion and full of ignorance like activities. More sleeping and like this. And if my and mixing, what is mode of good passion? Passion means it is in the middle of mode of ignorance and mode of goodness. Not full mode of goodness or not fully mode of ignorance. Mixing. Little good and little bad. This mixing then coming mode of passion. Mode of passion means always activities. Restless. Mode of passion means always it becomes activities. Chalanam means movable. Always moving. He cannot stay in one place. He cannot silent. He can do anytime, anywhere, and any moment. He can do something. He cannot stop. He cannot stop. His activities will continue. This is not a mode of passion. So that's why according to the result of our karma, we are getting mode of goodness activities, mode of passion activities, and mode of passion is not kind of one activities. So mode of goodness. So now we are due to the reactions of our action, we are not interested to do the mode of goodness activities. If I am in the condition of a mode of ignorance. In this way, now the people divided into three categories. Is it clear? So, some people came in this category of a mode of ignorance. Some people came in the category of a mode of passion. Some people came in this mode of goodness. So, according to the different categories, this choice, this behavior, these activities, this interest also becomes in three different ways. So now, due to this, now some people don't want to be a devotee. Some people don't want to do good activities. They don't like. And some people likes so much to be a good devotee, so much to be mode of goodness activities, so much they are loving so much to the sadhus, so much to the deities, they are loving so much to attend the program. If those are mode of passion or mode of ignorance, they don't like to get association of sadhus, they don't like to do spiritual activities. So due to this only it happens.
Takže se to děje kvůli tomu.
Today I am so much interested to do the deity service or to chant holy name. After 3 days I am not interested.
Že mě to třeba teď
Why?
baví dělat službu a sloužit božstvům, ale
Why?
už mě to třeba nebaví.
Because my mood is not good.
Protože
When our mood is good,
dobré, když naš
then I am very interested to do this association devotees and sadhu sangha deity service.
děláme tuhle službu.
But now my mind is
Ale teďka moje mysl je,
I will stop it. So now my mood is not good. That's why I am not interested.
teďka nastavení naší mysli není dobrý, takže
That
mě to
means
nezajímá.
the 3 modes, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, and mode of goodness is always with our body.
Jsou vždycky v našem těle.
Always. Sometimes,
Takže někdy.
huh?
No, we are talking about the noise. But
Okay, no problem.
Je.
Okay. So sometimes
Takže někdy
in our body, because
v
3,
našem těle
Mahapralaya.
jsou 3 maha.
Pralaya means?
Pralaya znamená distraction.
Water.
Pralaya means?
Water. Pani.
No, distraction.
Flood. Flooding. Pralaya means when the universe is full of water. Pralaya.
Yeah, this is one meaning.
Jeden významu je záplava.
Pralaya means
Pralaya znamená
the scripture meaning when the mode of goodness
kvalita vášně.
and pralaya means the actual meaning is silent condition,
Pralaya znamená
full silent condition.
naprosto
Means mode of goodness,
to znamená
mode of passion,
kvalita vášně.
and mode of ignorance is same level and same percentage. No less more. These 3 modes is when same. This situation is called pralaya.
Tomu se říká pralaya.
When this situation occurs?
Hmm?
When this situation occurs?
Yes, same. Means the percentage of mode of passion, the percentage of mode of ignorance, and the percentage of mode of goodness will be same. Then that condition is known as pralaya, Mahapralaya.
Mahapralaya, kde jsou ty vlastnosti vyrovnané.
Opposite of creation.
Je to přesně opak.
When mode of ignorance little bit more from the other 2,
Víc vyhledne kvalitu.
or mode of passion little bit more or less from others, or mode of goodness little bit more from others,
Dobré.
then it is known as a creation, Srishti.
Tak pak je to známý jako stvoření Srishti.
Is it clear?
Je to jasný?
Srishti and pralaya.
Srishti,
This is
pralaya.
opposite. Srishti means creation,
Srishti
pralaya means
znamená
destruction.
ničení a pralaya znamená ničení.
So, in our body,
V našem těle.
when these 3 things will be same, then it is known as death,
Vyrovnaný, tak je to známý jako
pralaya.
je tak
Understood?
myslíme, že je to špatný, že je to
This is known as pralaya. That's why when we are alive, then always it becomes imbalance.
když jsme živí, tak je tam vždycky ta
There is no balance. Balanced condition is known as pralaya. Imbalanced condition is known as creation, alive.
nevyvážená situace. Je
So in our body also, sometimes mode of ignorance is high from other 2. Sometimes mode of passion is high from other 2 or less maybe from other 2. Or sometimes mode of goodness less or high from other 2. Then we are alive.
ostatní. Pak jsme živí.
So when mode of passion is a little bit more from other 2, then we cannot sit in one place.
Neposedíme,
He can do or she can do something.
pořád musíme něco.
He is always engaged in some activities.
Pořád jsme zapojení do nějaké činnosti.
When mode of ignorance is little bit more from other 2, he want to sleep more
Tak zase chceme hodně
or restless life. helpless life
bezbraný.
without energy. Like he does not want to do anything.
Nechce na nic dělat.
When mode of goodness is more
A když
from
je
other
to
two,
kvalita dobrá,
then always he will be engaged to meditate, or he will feel happiness without any cause.
a to nás
Some happiness will be he feel, or something will be gladness he can realize, or he will be engaged in spiritual activities.
realizace a zapojit se do duchovních činností.
So these three modes
Tři kvality
are always in our body.
jsou vždycky v našem těle.
So now 3-4 days I am full engaged in the deities, service or spiritual activities, satsang, everything. That means mode of goodness is activities in my body.
Když se zaměstnávám ve službě božstvům, duchovních činnostech, tak to znamená,
And when mode of passion is more in our body, then I don't want to do this kind of activities. I want to enjoy. I want to go to swimming in the pool or something to enjoy some sense gratifications.
Prostě užívat si nějakého smyslového
Sense gratifications happens by the mode of passion,
smyslový požitek nastává, když
not by mode of ignorance.
díky kvalitě vášně, nikoliv
Yes, little bit, because mode of passion is mixture of mode of ignorance and mode of goodness.
něco tam je, protože kvalita vášně
So when mode of ignorance is more, then I don't want to do anything. I want to sleep more. And I will be full angry. Or who will do something, even he want to good for me also, I will be feel opposite. Oh, he is enemy for me.
Když někdo pro mě chce něco dobrýho, tak já si budu myslet, že mě chce škodit.
This is the activities of mode of ignorance.
To jsou činnosti
Nidra,
vědomosti.
tandra. Nidra means sleeping.
Nidra znamená spánek.
And tandra means
A tandra,
if you go to sleep, you can't sleep.
že když jdeme spát,
But when you go to listen something or you will see something, then
ale začneme
like
něco
this.
poslouchat.
This is not a tandra. It is very, very bad.
Je to velice špatný,
Very bad. Because you cannot get good sleep.
protože takhle se dobře.
And by this you cannot get good sleep. If no good sleep means no good health.
A když nemáme dobrý spánek,
What is meaning of
nemáme
sleeping?
dobrý zdraví. Jaký je význam spánku?
What is meaning of sleeping?
K čemu je spánek?
Sleeping means
Rebuild the rest, rebuild the energy or
by sleeping we are getting energies.
Získáváme
The
energii
sleeping
tím
means
spánkem.
the Atma is going to meet Paramatma.
Že atma se setkává s Paramatmou.
That is known as sleeping.
To je známý jako spánek.
If Jivatma cannot meet Paramatma,
Pokud by se
then you cannot get energy.
Paramatmou, tak nezískáme
If you can't get energy, then you cannot do
energii, tak nemůžeme
good activities.
dělat ty různé činnosti.
That's why good sleeping necessary.
Proto je dobrý
Deep
spánek
sleeping,
zapotřebí.
good sleeping.
Hluboký, dobrý spánek.
By that, he will get perfect energy.
Tím člověk získá
Because he is
celou
full of
energii.
energy.
On je plný energie ráno, když vstane.
So, who is the full power of energy? That's why he is killing. Hari he Dayal Mor Jaya Radha Nath. Who has full of energies.
Takže o tom to je. Ty,
Who is the supreme personality of Godhead.
energie, který jsi
Who is full of everything.
který jsi plný všeho.
We must have to pray him.
Musíme se k němu modlit.
Then only we can free from the cycle of death and birth.
Jedině pak se můžeme osvobodit od cyklu rození a smrti.
So here, Bahu Joni Brahminath Laino Sarana. Due to mode of past ignorance, I am going to worship the demigods,
Jen nevědomosti uctívám polobohy.
ghosts, Bhuta, Preta, Pisacha, Rakhyasa, Danavasya. Bhuta, Preta, Pisacha, Rakhyasa, Danava. Those are worshipping this kind of
Uctívají
spirits.
takovýhle duchy.
By that worship, how he can get this kind of energy?
Jak můžeme získat tohle energii?
How he can free from the cycle of death and birth?
Můžeme osvobodit od cyklu rození a smrti.
So many lives I worshipped them.
Tolik životů
Bhuta, Preta, Pisacha, Rakya, different categories of spirit,
různé kategorie duchu.
ghosts. So many Dandavat. So many lives we spent.
Tolik životů jsme tím
Then after I little bit improved due to good karma, due to good sanskar, then I came in the mode of passion.
Dobrý karmě a dostal jsem se na kvalitu
I
lásky.
am always activities.
Takže pořád něco dělám.
I am doing so many good activities.
Pořád dělám to
But
dobrých činností,
that not included to spiritual activities.
ale nezahrnuje to duchovní činnosti.
Some activities is good,
Nějaké činnosti jsou dobrý,
but that cannot be included in spiritual activities.
ale to není pořád duchovní.
I have done so many good things.
Udělal jsem
I got
spoustu
also
věcí.
good sanskaram,
Do-
but I am
dobrou
not interested
samskáru,
to do spiritual activities.
ale nezajímají mě duchovní činnosti.
So that kind of, by that, I want to do some good for people. I
Chci dělat něco,
arranged medicines, medical
chci třeba vynést
help to the
nějaké léky,
people.
aby se léčil.
I donated to the people. I like to help rice, dal, some
lidem a pomáhat.
what is foods, to distribute foods.
Rozdáváme jim jídlo,
But by that also,
ale tím taky
we cannot free from
se nemůžeme
good
osvobodit.
activity. We cannot free from the cycle of death and birth.
Cyklu rození
So
a
in this
smrti.
way, so many lives I spent.
Tímhle způsobem jsme strávili spoustu životů.
Finally, I got some solution.
Máme nějaké řešení.
I reached the perfect person and perfect energies,
Získali jsme tu nejlepší osobnost a to
who can be
nejlepší.
called like a super soul.
To je na duše.
There is a good example given by
Příklad,
Guru Vargas,
který uvádí Guru Varga,
like one people who wants to take surrender.
že když se chce někde odevzdat,
So he surrendered to his elder one. So elder person, his
Jo,
elder
že se
brother
odevzdá někomu
or maybe
staršímu.
father.
Nějakým starším
He knows,
bratrovi nebo otci,
oh, my father taking care of me.
protože ví, že ten otec se o něj
So
postará.
I never will be problem. I never will be suffer by problem. But some, because he always wanted,
Protože vždycky
I will be take surrender to whom
se
who
odevzdat
cannot be surrendered by anyone,
komu se
who has a
nikdo
full
jiný
power.
neodevzdá. Jo,
Then
se nikomu
he thought like this, but sometimes he saw something need for him, so he is going to get help from others. Then he thought, oh, he have no full power. Then he give up.
Tenhle člověk není úplně
Then after,
prostě silný.
to whom he took surrender, then who is the main person of the village? Because his father, his brother wanted to help
Ten člověk si řekl,
from him, the main person of the village.
člověkem jsou tomu
Then this person thinking, oh, he is the greater than from my brother and father.
ten člověk je větší.
Then he thought, I will took surrender to him.
Takže já se budu
Some days after he saw, now he wants help from the some 3-4 villages, they are group telling panchayati.
Jak se tomu říká? No, ne, jako nějakýho prostě šéfa několika vesnic, jako nějakýho hejtmana.
5 villages, they are in our 5 villages, they are making get together and they are making one. What telling? Sarpanch means what? Sarpanch who is taking care of the 5 villages.
Takže tady
Like this.
hejtmany, někdo
So
se stará o
then
skupinu
he
vesnic.
thought, oh, he needs help from Sarpanch, who is the main person
Sarpanch
of this
tomu říká.
4-5 villages. Then he need help from the minister. Then minister need help from prime minister. Prime minister need help from Rashtrapati. Rashtrapati means president. Like this, then these people become surprised. Oh, I think he is the full powerful person. Beyond him there is no one. But one by one, I understood. Oh, now the supreme person. Who is the supreme person? The president is the supreme person. Then he took shelter into the lotus feet of the president. But some days after he saw, oh, president also need help from others. To whom he need help? He is the supreme. He is the demigods. That's why he is worshipping to the demigod. Some days after he understood, now demigods also need help or need blessings from the from the super soul. Finally, he understood super soul is the supreme personality of a Godhead, and beyond him there is no any one. So to understand this, how many days, how many months, how many lives it needs. So now this verse telling us, finally I understood to whom I have to take shelter. That's it. Hari He Dayal Mor Jaya Radha Nath. Now I understood to whom I have to take shelter. Hari He Dayal Mor Jaya Radha Nath. You are the super soul who is known as Radha Krishna, or the Krishna, the supreme personality of a Godhead. So finally I understood. Bahu Yoni Brahminath Loino Sarana. After a long life after life, the cycle of death and birth. Now I understood. You are the supreme personality of Godhead, and beyond you there is nothing. So very difficultly I understood you. Now I don't want to lose it. I am thinking, before I was thinking demigods are the super soul. Before I am thinking president was the super soul. Before I am thinking my husband was the super soul for me. Before I am thinking this, that. But now I understood you are the super soul, and beyond you there is nothing. So please, Nija Gune Kripa Karo Adhama Tarana. I am a fallen soul, Adhama. And you are Adhama Tarana. Adhama Tarana means you are the deliverer of the fallen soul. Tarana means deliverer. So, and I have no such qualification through which I can be delivered by you. But you are, by your special mercy, special blessings, because your name is Patit Pavan. Those are fallen soul, you can deliver them without looking any qualities. So please, now I took shelter onto your lotus feet. Please deliver me from the cycle of death and birth. Jagat Karana Tumi Jagat Jivana Toma Chhada Karone Nahi He Radha Ramana Jagat Karana Tumi Jagat Jivana Toma Chhada Karo Nahi He Radha Ramana Bhuvana Mangala Tumi Bhuvanera Pati Bhuvana Bhuvanera Pati Tumi Opekhile Natha Ihoibe Gati Tumi Opekhile Natha Ihoibe Gati Hari He Dayal Mor Jaya Radhanath Bara 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 lahane jasatha Hare he dayal man Jaya Radhanath bara 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 lahane jasatha. That's why the mode of ignorance people, even you will tell 1,000 times, they cannot take shelter unto the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Prahlad Maharaj telling, Matir na Krishna parataha sotova mithobi padyeta gruha vratanam अदांत गोभीर विशतांग तमेश्रं पुनः पुनः चर बीता चरवणाना. Mati means mind. No Krishna. Your mind cannot be engaged in the lotus feet of Krishna. By your prayasam. Prayasam means by your practice. If you want, I can shelter my mind to the lotus feet of Krishna by your abhyasa means by your practice, by your activities you cannot surrender your mind to the lotus feet of Krishna. Or by the others' advice, parataha, by others' instructions. By after listening, oh, you should do this, then you will get more benefit and you will be happy, your distress will be finished. By listening again and again also, you cannot surrender your mind to the lotus feet of Krishna. Parataso mithobi padyeta gruha vratanam. Who cannot surrender his mind to the lotus feet of Krishna by his own choice, own practice, or by the others' advices or instructions? Those are in the condition of a mode of ignorance. How we can understand? I am belongs to in the mode of ignorance condition. Adanta Matirna Krishna paratas mithobi padyeta griha vratanam. Who could not surrender his mind to the lotus feet of Krishna, those are grihi, full attached towards the sense. Grihi means sense gratification, sense gratificated person. Adanta, Danta means controlled. Danta means control by mind, mentally, bodily and orally. Adanta means those uncontrollable by mentally, orally and bodily. Adanta go bhi. Go means senses. Go means sense. Go bhi means senses. So those are uncontrolled senses person. Those are always engaged in sense gratifications. Such kind of people cannot engage his mind to the lotus feet of Krishna by his own choice, own practice, or by after listening the instructions or advices from others. That's why some people like so much devotional activity, some people does not like. They don't want to look you. They don't want to see this devotees. They don't want to come temple. They don't want to get the association of devotees. This category of people. So it is not so easy
Takže to není tak snadný.
It is not so easy to practice devotion.
Není tak snadný praktikovat oddanost.
We are telling why he is not chanting, why he is not coming, why he is not practicing so much, why after long gap or after initiation or after association he is full forget everything. The main cause is sense gratification.
To je právě to uspokojování smyslu.
Main cause.
To je ten hlavní cíl.
Because these two things are always opposite.
Protože tyhle dvě věci vždycky stojí proti
Mode of goodness and mode of ignorance is full opposite. You can't match in any conditions.
Smíchat dohromady v žádných podmínkách.
So if our mode of ignorance increases, means naturally mode of goodness will be reduced.
Kvalita dobrá se sníží.
If mode of goodness increases,
Když se zvýší kvalita
increased,
dobra,
naturally mode of ignorance will be finished or will be minimized,
se bude zmenšovat.
minimum. So no necessary to ask anyone.
Takže není potřeba se nikoho ptát.
No necessary to discuss these things. I can understand myself. How much I am inclined
Jak moc
to
inclinu
the sense gratifications,
ke smyslovému požitku.
or how much I am inclined to the
Jak moc inklinuju
spiritual activities.
k duchovním činnostem.
My activities
Moje činnosti
can understand, can give solution me, like I am in which condition.
mě ukážou, v jakých podmínkách jsem.
So then Prahlad Maharaj telling,
Prahlad Maharádž pak říká,
Niskincanana nabrunita javat. Then question is, then how I can free from,
jak se teda můžu osvobodit,
and then how I can engage my mind to the lotus feet of Krishna?
jak teda můžu
How I can free from the mode of ignorance or sense gratifications?
můžu osvobodit od nevědomosti nebo smyslového požitku.
So then there is only one way.
Existuje jenom jediný způsob.
Niskincanana nabrunita javat. Mahiyasang pada rajobhisekam. Mahiyasi. Mahiyasi means those are devotees.
Mahiyasi jsou ti, kteří jsou oddaní.
Devotees means what?
Kdo jsou
By orally, by mentally,
jsou ty, kteří
and by
ústem
bodily,
a tělesem
who is always engaged in the rendering service of the Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is known as a devotee.
Božství. Takový člověk je známý jako oddaný.
Some devotees are full surrendered, fully engaged by orally, mentally and bodily. Some devotees are trying to become fully by orally, mentally and bodily. And some devotees are interested to engage orally, mentally and bodily. In this way, three categories of devotees comes out by due to this kind of activities. That means we can get three categories of devotees.
Takže to znamená, že máme tři kategorie oddaných.
So these three categories of that is known as Uttama Bhakta, Madhyama Bhakta and Kanishta Bhakta. But these three are devotees.
Ale všichni tři jsou oddaní.
Some are on the way, some are reached their destination, and some are going to start to pick up the way. There is three categories are devotees.
To jsou tři kategorie.
So, Niskincanana, no kinchana, nothing has any desire, those have, instead of Krishna and Krishna's devotion. This kind of devotees, if you will take shelter unto their lotus feet, the dust of their lotus feet. What is meaning of Pada Rajobhisekam? Pada means lotus feet. Raja means dust. So we will take dust from their lotus feet and we will take shower by dust. That is not a meaning. Meaning means what they are instructing to us.
Význam je ten,
or
že
what
to, co
they
oni
are
nám říkají,
telling to us, we have to follow them.
tak to bychom měli následovat.
Teachings, we should
Jejich
follow
učení bychom měli
perfectly
následovat.
the teachings of the sadhus.
Dokonale bychom měli
Then
následovat
that
učení
makes
sádhů,
us to free from mode of ignorance.
že se osvobodíme od kvality nevědomosti.
And according how much free from mode of ignorance or sense gratification, that much we will be engaged in the mode of goodness.
Od kvality vaší
And in the
nevědomosti,
rendering
moc
service of the
zaměstnáme
Krishna.
v kvalitě dobrá a budeme
Then
schopni
slowly,
se
slowly, slowly, slowly,
pomalu a pomalu a pomalu.
our all mode of ignorance, nidra,
Naše kvality
tandra,
nevědomosti, nidra, tandra,
and the other activities of mode of ignorance,
další
that will
činnosti
be
v
reduced.
kvalitě nevědomosti budou
And
sníženy.
we will be activities. Morning, we can't sleep.
Ráno nemůžeme
The energy of mode of goodness will be wake up you. No necessary alarm.
nebudeme moc spát ráno, protože
No necessary alarm.
o energie kvality dobré nás probudí, není ani potřeba se nastavovat budí.
Even you want to sleep also, that energy,
Dokonce i když si řekneme, že bychom ještě
your energy will be not make you to sleep.
energie prostě nám to nedovolí, kterou budeme mít.
But now, due to mode of the power of mode of ignorance,
Ale
I wanted to wake up,
tak,
wake up,
že díky síle
but I could not,
vědomosti, i když se chceme probudit,
because that
tak
kind of
nedokážeme,
energy makes me down,
protože ta energie nás
makes me sleepy.
způsobuje naši ospalost.
That's why it is more. Even I want to try, also I cannot do,
Že i když
due
se
to the
snažíme,
power
tak
of
to
mode of
nemůžeme
ignorance.
dělat. Díky síle kvality
So
nevědomosti.
Maharaj told, Prahlad Maharaj,
To je to, co
Matirna
říkal
Krishna
Prahlad
paratah satava.
Maharaj.
Even you want also, you cannot do
Že dokonce i když
without the
chceme,
help
tak to nemůžeme
of the
dělat
sadhus,
bez pomoci
without the
sadhů,
association of
bez
devotees.
společnosti oddaných.
Because devotees are
Protože
always engaged in the rendering service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead by orally,
nejvyššímu pánu
mentally, and spiritually, bodily.
a tělesně.
So by their association, the power will be come to us
Takže jejich
by
společnost
air.
na nás přijde ta síla.
And so Bhakti Thakur told
Bhaktivinoda Thakur říká,
the Bhakta Vaishnavera Bhakta Padadhuli. The remnants of the sadhus, the dust, feet dust of the sadhus,
prach z lotosových nohou sádhů
and Bhakta Padaraja, Bhakta Padadhuli, and another things, the dust and the feet water.
a taky voda, která umyla nohy.
These three things
Tyhle tři
is the real wealth, like me a fallen soul.
jsou skutečným bohatstvím.
These three things is
Tyhle
a
tři věci
medicine for us.
jsou naším lékem.
Without medicine we cannot cure.
Bez léku se nedokážeme vyléčit.
Then only we can free from mode of ignorance or sense
Jedině tak se
gratifications.
dokážeme osvobodit od kvality nevědomosti a uspokojování.
But now we like so much to get sense
Ale
gratification.
teďka se nám hrozně
I want to
smyslový
sleep more.
požitek. Chceme hodně chrápat.
I want to mode of sense gratification means what?
Co znamená smyslový uspokojování?
What is the meaning of sense gratification?
Co znamená smyslový požitek?
Sense means 10 senses.
Máme 10 smyslů.
Gratification means
A uspokojování
gratification means
nebo požitek znamená,
what is favorable my sense, I have to feed
my
him.
děláme prostě to, co ty naše smysly požadují. Co je pro ně příznivý.
In material way.
Tím způsobem.
The food, gratification means food. The food of eye is,
Prostě
this food is two types.
poskytujeme jim potravu.
One is spiritually, another is materially.
A vždycky ta potrava může
So
být
if
hmotná
we
nebo
will
duchovní.
feed to my eye,
Takže když
if I will
budeme
feed to
krmit
my eye by giving material food,
tím, že budeme dávat hmotné jídlo,
then that is known as sense gratification.
tak je to smyslový požitek.
If I will be feed to my eye in a spiritual way, then that cannot be called sense gratification.
Tak to není smyslový
That is
požitek.
known as Krishna gratification
Je to známý jako
or spiritual gratification.
potěšení Krišny nebo duchovní potěšení.
So each and every, that's why it is told in scripture, ahara sudhau sattva sudhi, sattva sudhau dhruvasmriti. Ahara should be suddham, means pure. Ahara means what?
Co znamená
Ahara means food.
ahara znamená jídlo.
Food for eye,
Jídlo pro
food
oči,
for hearing organ,
potrava pro uši,
food for hand, food for
potrava
leg,
pro
food
nohy,
for
pro ruce,
genitals,
pro
food
genitálie,
for everything, for all senses.
potrava pro všechny
Nose,
smysly,
food for mouth.
potrava
Food
pro
for
ústa.
mouth is speaking Harikatha.
A potrava pro ústa je mluvení harikata.
Food for tongue, prasadam.
A potrava pro
And
jazyk
food
je
for
prasadam.
hearing organ,
Potrava pro
listening harikatha.
uši je naslouchání harikata.
Food for mouth, reading scriptures, Bhagavatam.
Pro
Food for eye,
je čtení
looking the sadhus, devotees, Vaishnavas,
potrava
deities.
pro oči je koukání se na sádu,
Food for hand,
na božstva.
cleaning the temple,
Potrava pro ruce je
and
čištění chrámu
doing archana of deities,
a arčana božstev.
engaged in service of the Guru Vaishnavas.
Zapojení se do služby guruvi a vejšnavům.
Food for leg,
Potrava pro
making
nohy
parikrama,
je parikram.
and going pilgrim places.
A chození na,
This is
na
food for
poutní
leg.
místa. To je potrava pro nohy.
And for sense gratification,
A pro
food for leg is going to club
a smyslové
or some going to buy
pro
wine
nohy je chodit do nějakého klubu
like this.
a jít si koupit
So
kvás.
every like this. But we are very habituated. Food for sense gratifications for each and every senses.
Ale my jsme prostě
So no necessary to discuss this.
krmit všechny ty smysly těma hmotnýma věcma. Takže
So it is
potřeba
more
to
important for us.
důležitější pro nás.
So by our own choice, own practice, or by others' instructions, it is very difficult to get the devotion.
je, že díky pokynům ostatních
And without devotion, without rendering service, surrender to the lotus feet of Krishna, it will be very difficult.
Lotosovým nohám Pána Krišny to bude velice těžký.
So here he is praying.
Takže tady vám se mluví,
Why I am praying?
proč se
Because
modlím?
you are the Jagat Karana.
Protože ty jsi Jagat
You
Karana,
are the supreme personality. You are the cause of
příčina.
Karana means a cause.
Karana
Cause
znamená
of this
příčina.
universe.
Ty jsi příčina tohle vesmíru.
You are the creator.
Ty jsi stvořitel.
Jagata Jiva. You are the creator, you are the destroyer, and you are the maintainer.
Stvořitel, ničitel a udržovatel.
Toma chhada karonai, he Radha Ramana. Instead, you, nobody cannot. The creator, destroyer, and palankarta means
Ty jsi
maintainer.
Palankarta, ten, který udržuje.
then he Radha Ramana, you are only one.
Radha Ramana, ty jsi jediný,
You can fulfill our all desire.
kdo dokáže vyplnit všechny naše
That's why after long long life after life,
po dlouhé době.
by the power of more ignorance, by the power of more of passion,
Kvality nevědomosti.
and the
kvality
power of
vášně.
more of goodness,
Sila
finally
kvality
I
dobra.
reached you.
Nakonec tě dosáhneme.
Traveling in ghost's body, in demigod's body, and in different. Now I finally understood, realized you are only one through which I can be free from the distress.
Skrze kterýho já můžu
So you are the destroyer, creator, and sustainer,
Ty jsi
maintainer.
Jsi udržovatel.
So
a jsi
without
ničitel.
you, how I can
Bez
take
tebe.
surrender on others? Before I did not know, I took surrender. Now I understood I cannot take shelter others
A teďka
without you.
už chápu, že
Bhuvana Mangala Tumi, Bhuvanera Pati.
ostatních.
Bhuvana Mangala. You are the auspiciousness,
Ty jsi ta příznivost.
not for me, for whole universe.
Ne jenom pro mě, ale pro celý
Tumi,
vesmír.
Bhuvanera Pati. And you are the
A ty jsi ten.
Pati means
Pati je
master.
vládce.
So you are the master of whole universe.
Ty jsi vládce.
Tumi
celého
upe
vesmíru.
khilenath. Tumi upe khilenath ki hoibe gati. If you will be neglect me,
Když
if you will be
zanedbáš.
neglect me, means I have no qualifications. Due to power of mode of ignorance, I could not get any power, I could not any good things. I have no such qualifications through which you can help me.
Nemám žádný dobrý vlastnosti,
Still I am
který by
praying
mi
you
mohly
because your
pomoct.
name is Patit Pavan.
Protože tvoje jméno
You are a
je
deliverer of
Pavan.
the fallen soul.
Jsi ten, který zachraňuje
So,
proklятý
please,
duše. Tak já se k tobě modlím.
don't forget me.
Prosím, nezapomeň na mě.
Tumi upekile, if you will be neglect me,
Pokud mě zanedbáš,
if you will be forget me,
pokud na mě zapomeneš,
then how I can be a good person?
jak bych mohl být dobrým člověkem?
So don't see my faults.
Takže se prosím nedívej na moje
If you will see my faults,
Když uvidíš moje chyby,
then not only this life,
pak
whole
nejenom v
life,
životě, ale celý život
whole births, I cannot be free from distress.
se neosvobodím od
So now I understood you are only one.
teďka chápu, že ty jsi
By your surrender, I can free from distress.
kterýmu když se odevzdám, tak mě může osvobodit od všech potíží.
Now he is asking, how you understand now? Before you could not understand, now how you understood?
Jak je možný, že dřív to nechápala, teďka to chápeš?
So many lives you spend.
Tolik životů se strávil.
That time you cannot understand. How you cannot understood now? How you could understood?
Tehdy si to nechápal, jak je možný, že to chápeš
Then he
teďka?
said, Bhabiya dekhino ei jagat mazhare toma bina keho nahi eda se udhare. Bhabiya dekhino ei jagat mazhare toma bina keha nahi eda se udhare. Hari he dayal mor jaya radha natha baro baro ei baro lahani rasatha. Hare he dayal mora jaya radha natha baro baro ei baro lahani rasatha. ভাবিয়া দেখিনো এই জগত মাঝারে. Now I realized it because by mode of ignorance so many lives I spent. By mode of passion so many lives I spent. By mode of goodness also so many lives I have spent. Now I realized it by the special blessings Guru and Vaishnava.
Zjistil, že speciálním požehnáním Guru a
Because to realize three things necessary: Bhakta Padaraja, Bhakta Padajala, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha.
Tady tyhle.
The feet dust, the feet water, and the remnants of the Vaishnavas devotees. That makes me realize it.
Tohle způsobuje, že já
That made
to
me
realizuji.
realize. Then only it is possible.
Jedině potom je to možné.
By our own practice, by our own sadhan, or by others' instructions,
Nebo instrukcí ostatní.
it will be difficult to
Bude hodně
understand this meaning of this.
pochopit ten význam tady
We can speak, yes, ye Radha Krishna is all in all. Radha Krishna is the supreme soul, and I should be take shelter like this. We can speak,
Můžeme potom
but
mluvit,
without realizations.
ale my to
We are speaking still now.
Jen potom mluvíme.
The realization that time will become when we will be get these three things.
Jenom to, tímto získáme všechny tyhle. Teda,
Otherwise,
získáme jenom tady těma třema věcmi.
I can be a pandit,
Jinak můžeme
I can be a scholar,
můžeme být
I can be a good preacher,
můžeme být dobrý kazatelé.
but realizationless persons. I will be realizationless person. A good preacher, that does not mean he is a realizer.
Dobrý kazatel neznamená, že je realizovaný.
A good scholar, that does not mean he is a realizer.
Dobrý učenec neznamená, že je ten, kdo
So,
realizoval.
speaking and realization
Mluvení
is
a realizace
different things.
jsou dvě různé věci.
I have good voice, I have good knowledge, I am a good scholar, I can speak everything and I can motivate every devotee. That is different.
To je něco jiného.
But who is a realized person, but he has no voice, he has no, he cannot be a scholar, he cannot speak. That does not mean he don't know about Krishna, Radha Krishna, or he is not realized person. So important is realization. If I have realization, Radha Krishna, but I am no practicing, I am doing opposite, I am always inclined to the sense gratification, how it is possible? A realized person cannot do sense gratification. So I can understand myself. How much I am inclined to the sense gratifications or how much I am inclined to the spiritual activities. So realization is the most important. This poem, this verses gives us how we can realize. Or what is the symptoms of a realized person. Then only he can chant, recite this. Or who wants to get realization, then he can chant. Abhilasam, I have desire. How I can get realization? How I can get realization? Then I can chant this poem. Okay, now we'll do Arati. Then after we'll take Harikatha. Gaur Prem.